It's a cold case that stumped law enforcement for decades. 64-year-old Gordon Kent of Murfreesboro didn't answer the door on the morning of February 13, 1996, when a friend went to visit him.
Officers obtained a key from the landlord. They made entry into the residence where they found Mr. Kent lying in bed. Mr. Kent had been beaten to death.
Kent's mother had just passed away days earlier, but law enforcement believes her life and will led to an extreme case of greed.
It was also learned during the investigation that she had changed her will just a few years ago to give Mr. Kent the estate. Prior to that, other family members were expecting the estate themselves.
And when it came to the investigation, Murfreesboro detectives say some people weren't exactly forthcoming with what they knew.
And since then, in that investigation, some of those individuals have come forward and have admitted that they have lied during the initial investigation. We do have a suspect identified in that case who we believe is going to be a family member who was involved in that homicide.
Kent left behind 2 grown daughters who currently live out of state, 2 daughters who still hope for justice each day.
I mean, they don't understand sometimes why it takes so long, but in other ways they do understand it. And they understand that there was quite a few lies and misinformation given in the initial investigation to police, and so that makes it even that much more difficult for us when we do go to court.
A move detectives say they only get one shot at, and is the reason it's so important they have all of their facts right before pulling the trigger and charging someone in this case. Right now, detectives say they are looking for 1 or 2 more people to come forward with information before moving forward with charging the suspect they've identified. If this case does go to trial, they say they now need more corroboration of the facts after the false information they were originally given during the investigation. Tips can be submitted by calling the Murfreesboro Police Department at the number on your screen. Nikki McGee, News 2.